everybody, this is Alessandra. Welcome to my home, welcome to my kitchen. Quick, easy, delicious stuffed mushrooms with sausage and a lot of cheese. Perfect recipe to take to your Thanksgiving or Christmas get together. Let's get started. We are using baby bella mushrooms. You could also use the white mushrooms. We have sausage, onion, unflavored plain breadcrumbs. I have a shredded mozzarella and provolone cheese and Romano cheese right here. Extra virgin olive oil, salt, and pepper. First things first, do not wash mushrooms. Mushrooms have a lot of water. If you add more water, not the right thing to do. What you want to do is wet a paper towel. Come closer so I can show you. I'm going to grab a mushroom. Just with the wet paper towel, just wipe if there is any soil, any dirt, but they're pretty much okay. If they come a little with the dirt, you just remove it. Then take a little small espresso spoon or a teaspoon, and what you do is just go around at the base and snap out the stem. Add the stems in a bowl because we're going to be cooking with them. Even if you could remove a little bit more, because the larger the space, the more stuffing inside, more delicious mushroom. And what you're going to do with the hollowed out mushroom, you're going to put it on a cookie sheet. Again, the next one, let's take the wet paper towel. You could even use a kitchen towel. Go ahead and scoop out the stem. Look how easy this one came out, like this. Move it over to the side and put it on a cookie sheet. Some where the soil is really embedded in the stem, just take a knife and cut a little bit off like that. Okay, you don't want to be eating soil, so you want to make sure that you clean them properly. Just snap it off like this. There were a few that were broken, so don't discard them. Cut them up really tiny and just add them to the stem. I want to also show you something else. The stem, you could get the food processor out, but really you don't need to. Just break it apart like this with your hands and it really comes apart easily. See that? Just mash them with your fingers or using a knife. Because what happens is once you saute them, they really become very small. So just grossolanamente, in the very large pieces, just chop them up. Okay, so just like this, I made small enough pieces. Medium heat, let's get the oil in, okay? Extra virgin olive oil I'm using. Now I'm gonna say about a quarter of a cup. There's a lot of mushrooms, so you wanna make sure you have enough oil. Let's add the onion in and let's start sauteing. Rosemary sprig goes right in it for flavor, and then we'll remove it later, but just let it release its flavor in the hot oil. Let's get the sausage in. And what you want to do with a flat cocchiarella is just break it apart because it needs to be in small chunks. Rosemary sprig out because it did its job with the flavor. Time to add your salt and a good crushing of black pepper. Let's add the mushrooms in and give it a good stir. You see the beautiful caramelization at the bottom? That's exactly what you want because that gives it amazing flavor. Let's get the white wine in. Okay. Make sure that the flame is on high because you need the wine to evaporate. So the water that the mushrooms released, what I'm going to do now is add the breadcrumbs right in. Give it a good stir and let it combine. See, it's going to be wet, and that's exactly how you want it to be. Find it's a little dry, don't be afraid to add a little bit more of the extra virgin olive oil. Give it a good stir again, and let it cool down before you add the cheese. Okay, let's go ahead and add the cheeses. Okay, let's get it all stirred. It looks dry, but believe me, once the cheese melts and it gives it the right amount of flavor and oil, it's gonna be perfect. Take a mushroom cap, just add the stuffing in, press it down a little bit, like this, okay? And move on to the next one. They're all done. Let's drizzle a little bit of the olive oil, just a drop on each one, just like this, nice and easy. Okay. Now, 375 in the oven, and let's get them baked. And here we made about 40 stuffed mushrooms. They're delicious. Come closer. I want to cut one together. This is only for decoration. Take a look at this. Look at that. See that? How we just perfect. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. Love to read your comments. Thank you again. Arrivederci, alla prossima. Ciao ciao.